Hi, my name is Ella Vince, and I'm here to tell you about my competition entry for this year's CSGC competition. This is Rustic Hearts, a dating simulation or sim, and it has a very mystical element to it as long as it being a mostly romance type game. The setting of this game is early 1700s France, back when people still had monarchs and more armor. The main plot is you trying to pair people up, as well as being like a matchmaker, as well as getting into the dating yourself. However, if you choose to do that, you have to be aware of the consequences that will befall you. However, an example of that would be if the knight doesn't get paired with somebody, then he will be jealous of the princess, causing him to go on a killing spree, and the game ends, you failed. But if you were to pair the knight with the maid, then everybody would basically be the ultimate happy ending, because the princess gets with the lumberjack and the knight gets the maid. However, so here are some of the examples for the games. The knight is there, and he has a top knot, as well as the maid. They are both darker skinned characters. However, I do think that it is not a point of their character. I think it's just good to have diversity, as well as the princess, the heir to the throne, and the lumberjack are lighter skinned characters. One's blonde, one's brown, and the character designs help tie into each other, as well as the two main characters that you can play as. Now, I didn't want this to be a customize your own character, even though that would have been really easy. I thought it would have more depth if the characters had some relations to you actually being there. So I said that the male main character is basically the captain of the guard, who is in relation to the knight, and the female, is the princess's younger sister, who, has relations to the princess. And the inspiration for this game came from games such as the Arcana, Mystic Messenger, and then a game, it's called Your Turn to Die, which are all free to play. And I think that the game mechanics are what really inspired me to go with a simpler style, but still there in terms of effort. And I believe that the character design was basically to tie them all together. And then here is some concept art and somewhat of gameplay examples for what I believe the game would look like. Now, I'm doing all of this on my own, but in the future it would be the dream that I have a team of executives and a team of coders to help me make this game a reality. But for now, it is all done by me and yours truly. Now, I just want to take the time to thank you for listening to my video, watching my video, and just appreciating the time that I've put into this. Thank you for your time.